Hello loves, Emily Alice here with your tarot reading. Now I've had a lovely request for an animal based reading, so we're going to tap into the animal spirits today and see what messages they have for us. They're very wise, so I dare say they've got some good advice. So when you're ready, if you're ready, let's take a deep breath together. Got a bit of Labradorite here today to enhance my magical powers. So let's take a deep breath and let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to start us off with a woodland warden. Right. What do we need to know today, animal wardens, for our highest good? All right, off we go. So we start today with the badger and ginkgo, healing wounds. Yeah, you've got something that needs healing. This might even suggest an ancient witch wound, potentially. You might be carrying stuff around from your ancestors. There's some cleansing and some purging perhaps that needs to be done. Ultimately, rest, recuperate. Wounds that are internal, wounds that are external, all need to be healed. Take the time to do that. Go internally, find some quiet space. Heal those wounds. Don't ignore them, because they won't go away on their own. They need to be faced sometimes, addressed. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, that this has got a sort of ancient witch wound aspect to it. All right, babe, what else? The snake and fern starting over. Wow. Once that wound is healed, it's a new beginning for you. And the process of healing that wound, be it ancient or contemporary, be it yours, be it inherited, it indicates and freshens you up for a whole new start. You might not be able to make the new start until you've healed those wounds, but once you do, yeah, you'll shed that skin. You'll leave behind some stuff that just isn't serving you anymore. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Heal. Start again. And then we've got the goat and willow, overcoming obstacles. The animals are already speaking to us today, babe. You have got obstacles to overcome. It's all part of that wound healing, I think. It's all part of that starting over energy. But this is an exciting beginning, and new prospects are offered if you can release the past. You can overcome those obstacles. Look how this goat is leaping really energetically over any obstacles that might come along. That's you, babe. Get leaping. Wow. This is a bit of a momentous time for you, really. You've got some shedding of old skin. You've got some healing of some wounds to do, but that opens up an exciting new path forward. Loving it. Right, let's see what the tarot has to add. What else do we need to know? Have strength in yourself, my darling, because, yeah, I'm getting the sense that you've been through a lot. You might not have anybody to lean on to help you get through these times, to help you heal those wounds. But we're all here together. You can do it. You can move on. You want to move on. You don't want to carry those old cans anymore. Those old wounds. I know they exist in my line. I'm conscious of that. Such a weird discovery. But yeah, you might be the one to break a lot of those old chains for all of your ancestors too. Okay, tarot. Oh, you are moving forward, babe. Oh, you're moving forward, most definitely. That's starting over energy, that leaping over any obstacles energy. Yeah, it's coming out here in the chariot. You are moving forwards. You're moving forwards very quickly, actually. Once you shed that past, heal those wounds, then your motion starts to move forward again. Because you've also got the Knight of Swords showing up here. Again, really powerful forward motion. Cutting through stuff that used to sort of bind you and hold you back. It's not going to anymore. This is what used to bind you and hold you back. There's the devil showing up. That's the wound. That's the wound, whatever it is, whatever form it takes in your life. That's the thing you need to cut the ties with. That's the wound you need to overcome. And as soon as you do, it sets you free to start moving forwards. You won't believe how easy it will be to move forwards once you cut those ties and release that weight from behind. Get those wounds sorted. Come to terms with them, face them head on, really heal them for yourself. Whatever it is you need, be honest about that and give it to yourself. And as soon as you do, off you go. This forward motion starts. A new life opens up and you are already halfway down that path. Starting over. Forward motion, a new beginning. Wow. Okay. All right. Shall we have another animal just to wind us up? Not to wind us up, to finish our reading. I'm really liking this for you, and I think this is a positive move forwards. A bit of space here. Right. Mystical animals this time. What do you have to add for us? Mystical animals. Tell us about this forward motion. Tell us about what we need to do to move on with momentum. Okay. Specs on. The hummingbird. Lovely. The hummingbird symbolises enjoyment of life and lightness of being. Speak freely about your emotions to loved ones. That could well be part of that healing that needs to be done. You might need to speak to some loved ones. Whoever it is, just to kind of get something off your chest, it feels like. And once you do, you'll be lighter. Yeah. Enjoyment of life and lightness of being. You want to regain that in your life, so you need to cut the weights. Yeah. So speak to whoever you need to speak to. Some honesty there. You might find that's a very healing process. Okay, we've also got, the scorpion. The scorpion symbolises the desire for power. It signals a time of ambition, determination, stubbornness, and perseverance. You're very strong. You're very powerful. And I think once you've healed the wounds, let go of whatever emotional weight that is that's dragging you down, you're going to really soldier forward and become even more powerful than before. Ambition, determination. This looks like the chariot. This looks like that Knight of Swords. Ambition, determination. That's who you are. That's what you want to be. And as soon as you can release the weights of the past. Wowzers. Now we've got, this looks like an owl. Sit back and watch all unfold with a 360-degree perspective. Harness the wise owl's independent thinking and power to observe and listen. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, there's something about not being sort of right in the midst of it all, just taking a step back, observing from a higher perspective. Part of the healing is to kind of forgive. And sometimes the only way we can forgive is to sort of see somebody else's point of view and see why they might have done something, understand their motives better. Harness the wise owl's independent thinking and power to observe and listen. I mean, the animals just know what they're talking about. Observing and listening, thinking about things before reacting. Wow, you're really strong. You really can move on to the next phase in your life. The animals are behind you. The animals know that you've got a bit of healing to do, but once you do that healing, really, truly, honestly do it and involve whoever needs to be involved, that's when you're really going to start to shine. That's when you're going to move forward without anything stopping you. That's when your wisdom can start to evolve and blossom. When you can take that step back, when you've forgiven something, understood something, it does give you a wisdom. And who's wiser than the wise old owl? Yeah. Perspective, bit of distance, observe and listen. And maybe that's when you're speaking to loved ones that you need to kind of heal something with, but be careful to observe, to listen to what they're saying, understand their point of view. Yeah, about being a really good and understanding human, isn't it? Okay, babes, well, you've got some work to do, but there's great forward motion in your life. Enjoyment of life, lightness of being. Don't forget that. That's what we want to rediscover, that lightness of being and to enjoy life. All right, my loves. Well, I hope that was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.